Welcome back to Maths with Arjun channel. In the previous video, we have solved exercise 5.2 of the chapter. So in this video, we are going to take the concept to further level and solve exercise 5.3. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. So the first concept is chance and probability. So you might have sometimes carrying out a raincoat on a rainy day and it does not rains, while on other day it rains and you are not carrying a raincoat. Let's see another example. Sometimes you prepare for 4 out of 5 chapters, but in exam maximum portion comes from the chapter you have not prepared. So what are these examples? These are the examples of the chance. But in real life, we take into consideration experiments having equal chance of occurring. Let's see what they are. So next concept is getting a result. So now if a coin is tossed, then the result can be either a heads or a tails. Similarly, if you throw a dice, the result can be either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 displayed. So what are such experiments? Such experiments are called as random experiments, and the results of these experiments are called as outcomes of the experiment. Now let's see how we can link chances to a probability by taking examples. So let's take the example of tossing a coin. So there are 2 outcomes, heads and tails. So probability is number of outcomes in that case divided by total number of outcomes. So probability of getting either a head or a tail would be 1 by 2, where 1 is the probability of either the chance of getting either a heads or a tail, and 2 is the total number of outcomes, that is heads and tails. Let's see another example, that is tossing a dice. So tossing a dice has 6 outcomes, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the probability of getting either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 is 1 divided by 6. So in this way we can link chances to probability. Now let's see example 5.3 and solve its questions. So it says calculate the outcomes in case of spinning a wheel, and you can see the wheel very well here. So there are A, B, C and D in spinning a wheel. So what are outcomes? There are 4 outcomes. And let's see another part. It says tossing 2 coins together. So in tossing 2 coins together, you can get heads on both coins, tails on both coins, heads on one coin and tail on other coin, and tail on other coin and heads on one coin. So here also there are 4 outcomes. Let's see question number 2. It says when a die is thrown, list the outcomes of event getting a prime number. So when a dice is thrown, you get either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And out of these the prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5. Next part says not a prime number. So not a prime number, outcomes of event of not getting a prime number is 1, 4 and 6. So when a dice is thrown, then outcomes of event getting a number greater than 5 is only 1, that is when 6 comes. Next part says a number not greater than 5. So the outcomes of the event of not getting a number greater than 5 are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now let's see question number 3. It says find the probability of a pointer stopping at point D in question number 1, where there was a circle and there were two A's and there was B and C and a D. This was the circle. So let's see how we solve it. So in a spinning wheel there were 5 pointers A, B, C and D. So there are 5 outcomes. So point D stops, which is only one outcome, that is pointer if spots on only D. So out of 1 there is D out of 5, so its probability would be 1 by 5. Next question part says probability of getting an ace from a well shuffled deck of 52 playing cards. You must be knowing what playing cards is. There are 52 playing cards and ace means A. So there are different 4 types of ace. That is club, diamond, spade. And one more is there. So there are 4 ace in a deck of 52 playing cards. So there are 4 events of getting an ace. So probability would be 4 out of 52 playing cards, which is 1 by 13. Now let's see next part. It says probability of getting a red apple. From the figure you can see this here. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are total number of apples as 7 and total number of red apples as 4. So probability of getting a red apple would be 4 divided by total number of apples, that is 4 by 7. Let's see question number 4. It says numbers 1 to 10 are written on a 10 separate slips kept in a box and mixed well, and one slip is chosen from the box without looking into it. Now what is the probability of getting a number 6? So first let's see what is the outcome of getting 6. So outcome of getting a number 6 from 10 different slips would be 1. So probability of getting a number 6 would be 1 by 10. Next part says getting a number less than 6. So outcomes would be number less than 6 are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there are 5 outcomes. So probability of getting a number less than 6 would be 5 by 10. That is 1 by 2. So let's see probability of getting a number greater than 6. So numbers greater than 6 out of 10 are 7, 8, 9 and 10. So there are 4 possible outcomes. So probability of getting a number greater than 6 would be 4 by 10, that is 2 by 5. Now it says find the probability of getting a 1-digit number out of digits written from 1 to 10. So 1-digit numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 out of 10. So therefore probability of getting a 1-digit number would be 9 by 10. Let's see question number 5. It says if you have a spinning wheel with 3 green sectors, 1 blue sector and 1 red sector. So total sectors are 5. What is the probability of getting a green sector? So we know total number of sectors are 5. Out of 5 sectors, green are 3 sectors. So probability of getting a green sector would be 3 out of total number of sectors, that is 5. 3 by 5 would be the probability. Next part says what is the probability of getting not a blue sector. So let's see how we solve it. So out of 5 sectors, 1 sector is blue. Hence non-blue sectors are, total sectors are 5 minus blue sector is 1. So it is 4 sectors which are not blue. So therefore probability of getting a non-blue sector would be 4 by 5. Let's see the last question of this exercise. It says find the probabilities of getting events given in question number 2. So let's see. So question number 2 said there are, when you toss a dice, then you have to first find the outcomes, and here we have to find the probability, and first part was getting a prime number. So let's see. So we know that 2, 3 and 5 are prime numbers. So there are 3 outcomes out of 6. So probability of getting a prime number would be 3 divided by total number of outcomes, which is 1 by 2. Next part was not getting a prime number. So 1, 4 and 6 are not the prime numbers when you tossed a dice. So again there are 3 outcomes out of 6. Therefore probability of getting a not a prime number is 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2. Next part says number greater than 5. So you know that only 6 is greater than 5. So there is only 1 outcome out of 6. Therefore probability of getting a number greater than 5 is 1 by 6. Next part in question said numbers not greater than 5. So numbers not greater than 5 are